morning, Nimitz Nation, and welcome back to Viking View here at Nimitz High School. Vikings, I would like to remind you students involved with NIMSY that there will be a study session here at Nimitz with Ms. Trammell from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Speaking of events, I would like to announce that there will be an Engage You Parent and Family Engagement Conference at Singley. This meeting will start at 8 a.m. through 12 p.m. There will also be a VITA tax assistance program in the library with Mr. Manali at 9:30 a.m. through 2 p.m. And last but not least, there will be a mini Vicas camp meeting in the dance studio and auditorium with Coach Hogan at 1 p.m. through 6 p.m. And now to the Dave Kid for sports.
Good morning, Nimitz Nation. I'm David with sports. Today, the JV and baseball team will be playing against Louisville. JV start at 4 and the varsity will start at 7. The game will be here at Nimitz. Then the softball team will be playing against MacArthur. Their JV team will start at 5 and the varsity will start at 7. The game will also be here at Nimitz. And last week, our girls track team competed in the Carrollton Farmers Branch Relays. Here are the results. Tori Faulkner got first place in shot put and second place for discus. For the 4x2 race, these girls got third place. Genesis Verdusco, Destiny Sherrod, Cadence Brown, and Destiny Young. And for the 4x4 relay race, these people also got third. Destiny Verdusco, Magali Alvarez Mascaro, Cadence Brown, and Destiny Young. Congrats girls on finishing off top 3, and good luck on your district competition. Now back to you, Walter.
Thanks, Dave. And now to Chris for a special message.
Good morning, Vikings. I'm Chris here with a special segment. We are excited to brag on our students that are a part of the School of Environmental Entrepreneurship. We were able to send 11 students to compete in the Meter Madness contest as part of the State Water Conference. Our students were outstanding in their representation of our school. The 11 students swept the contest and brought home first, second, and third place, winning the entire contest. If you see them, make sure to congratulate them. Their next move will be to compete in the Class D water certification test, which will set them up for a great career directly after school, whether they plan to pursue college or not. These were the students who competed. In first place was Jasmine Garola, in second place was Cody George, and in third place was Ricardo Cruz. People who also competed were Katia Ruiz, Astrid Alcala, Samantha Hernandez, Samantha Gonzalez, Ana Arroyo, Kevin Castaneda, Moises de Leon, and Ariel Escobar, who all did well. Now back to you, Walter.
Thanks, Chris. Students, last Saturday was a great showcase of student enterprises at Nimitz High School despite the weather. Through Pet Care Day and the Spring Plant Sale, more than $3,000 was raised for the School of Veterinary Science and School of Environmental Entrepreneurship. Students from our Introduction to Engineering Design classes, as well as our after-school robotics club, competed at annual Dallas Regional Sea Perch competition. The Sea Perch program is a national underwater robotics competition that promotes STEM in high schools and middle schools. The Sea Perch competition is comprised of 2 underwater events as well as an engineering notebook and presentation event. Continuing with the growing legacy of success, Nimitz squads swept the competition, taking both first and second place overall in the high school division. The Sea Lions team, led by Genesis Benavides with team members Kimberly Gomez, Irvin Ventura, and Jose Ruiz, captured the second place trophy. The Megalodon team, led by Jeremy Vogue with support from Victor Paz and Daniel Rodriguez, took the first place trophy. A remarkable achievement considering Jeremy was flying solo to the competition as his teammates were unable to attend the event. Well, that's all the news for today, Vikings. I wish you a great Tuesday.
Irving ISD and the Irving Police Department are committed to making sure that we protect your future by arming you with this information.
Across the country, schools are seeing a rise in the possession and use of THC oil among students. Because THC is a highly concentrated illegal drug, police officers and school administrators are issuing legal and school consequences to students who possess THC vape pens and THC cartridges. The Texas Penal Code defines possession as actual care, custody, control, or management. If you have a prohibited or illegal item in your pocket or in your backpack, you are in possession of that item. and could face the penalties associated with it. Saying that you are holding it for a friend is not a defense. It is a felony to be in possession of a THC cartridge. The charge of connection and pen is considered drug paraphernalia and is a Class C offense. If you are caught with more than 1 gram, it is a third-degree felony and could cost you up to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 in fines. Surprised? Well, remember, all Irving ISD school campuses are drug-free zones. If you possess illicit drugs on campus, you can suffer higher penalties. But the trouble doesn't just end there.
Bringing illicit drugs, including THC and its drug paraphernalia on campus, will get you kicked out of school for 90 days, and you could be placed in the Dallas County Juvenile Justice Alternative Educational Program. Don't bring drugs or other prohibitive items to school. Rise above the influence. Don't use drugs.
Please stand for the pledge. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible,